This could be the intro. Right now, we could be recording.
Should not record my voice. I shaved my beard, bro.
I didn't record my voice.
That's fine.
So take two.
This could be the intro.
This could.
Should we do take one? Should we just start this up and do take one real quick?
No, we should keep going with this one. Crazy. Oh, there it is.
It's real.
It's real.
Tapped in.
Why are we trying these first?
Delicious, guys. We are here. We're not back. We never left. We're here.
We're here.
And we're happy that you guys are here with us.
Yep.
We got things to say.
We do.
Got a lot on my chest right now, man. Not much. I don't got much on my chest right now.
You got some hair on your chest right now?
Like 3 strands.
You got some hair on your chest? That's a nice carpet. Nice rug. It's fine. I think you have more chest hair than I do.
I don't know if that's true.
I think it's true. Mine are just darker.
Yeah, mine pretty light. Man.
All right. Well, It's been a good episode.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. I'll catch you on Tuesday. Timon Lincoln Show. And that's a wrap. All right, let's talk business, dude.
Let's talk business.
Yeah, let's talk business. We got content we didn't get to.
This is the Timon and Lincoln Show. I'm your host, Lincoln.
I'm Timon. We got content we didn't get to.
Okay.
We got things I got to talk about. I shaved my beard.
Yep, you did.
I don't know why I did that.
You still have hair on your face, though.
Barely.
So you trimmed it.
I trimmed it.
I
I took the razor and just...
gave it a good trim.
And I almost went like this, too. For those who aren't watching the YouTube video, you'll never know what I'm talking about.
Nope. Don't watch it either.
Don't watch it either. No one is.
Nope.
We're getting shouted, man, because we keep on saying vaccine. Keep on saying vaccine.
No, don't say that word. It's a bad word.
My beard is gone. I do not care.
Is this a bit you're doing?
This is not a bit I'm doing. This is real life.
All right.
This is real life. No, I'm a troll on Twitter. Today, something went off on me, man, and I couldn't help it. Today and yesterday, I can't help myself, and I've just gone into a dark fit of rage, and I'm taking off people. I'm not saying the things you're supposed to say. I'm saying all the things your crazy uncles are, and that leads me to believe that I am on a cycle. I am a human being who has a cycle. Every 6 months, I have my time of the month. Time of the year? Twice a year. I'm on my cycle. I'm a human being. We all go through these waves, these wavelengths, these vibrations in life. Women do it on a different vibration. Men do it on another different vibration. And those who don't consider themselves either of those things are on different vibrations too. Yes.
Is this a bit you're doing?
This is not a bit I'm doing. I am on my vibration. It is my time of the month. And Timon Jones is back. Timon Jones is back.
You heard it, folks. Timon Jones. He's back.
I'm going to change my Twitter name and everything on
Rip
Friday.
Headphone listeners. I'm real sorry about that. I'm real sorry about that.
I'm not sorry, Dad. Not sorry, Dad.
Cool. So you want to try these other beers?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll double fist this one just because I shaved my beard off, guys. I shaved it off. I had a meeting coming up, and I was a little worried, and I was like, I don't want to.
Goodness gracious.
I'm all fired up. I wanted to.
All right, this is oh, goodness. You got all over me. Cranberry jelly donut from Platform Beer Co. A Berliner Weiss style ale with natural flavors.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means? Anything. As long as it's less than 2% of the overall weight of the beverage.
Well, that's solid.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
It's tart.
It's not sweet. Oh my gosh. We gotta save one of those for Alice.
Yeah, she'll love Weiss's. She loves Weiss's.
This is solid.
What's this other one? Hi Neighbor. Have a.
It's a.
Can't read.
Narragansett Sold on Merit Lager.
That's pretty good too.
It's pretty solid. This cranberry jelly donut's so good.
Slaps right now. I'm getting a little bit chiller now. I'm coming down off of my high here. I've been high all day.
Vaccine. Vaccine.
I've been high all day, and it's not been good. I've been ticked off. Anyways, I'm going to. I have this meeting, and it's not that it's an important meeting, but all meetings with me are pretty important, and so I want to look good for this. And
gotcha. You got a meeting with your boss coming up.
No.
Tell him I said what's up.
What's up?
Hey Dan,
yo. And I'm like, I need to trim this up a bit. So I start trimming it up, right? I was supposed to get a haircut. It was supposed to happen this week. Didn't work out. It's okay. We're going to do it next week. No biggie. No biggie. I'm like, I should just take a little bit from the top. And then I messed up, and I'm just like, I'm going to take it all off. And then my meeting was 20 minutes later, and I just didn't know what to do. So I ran and rubbed some beard cream in my beard. Like, that would do anything. It didn't. I went to this meeting, and it was a good meeting, but I came out of the meeting, and I was sad, bro, because my beard was gone. And by beard, I mean that, like, Pharaoh-esque column that was jutting from my chin. It's gone. So now it's just a little scraggle. I don't know what to do. I feel like Brittany. I told you this. I told everyone this. I feel like I'm in my Brittany phase right now. This is my Brittany cycle. I'm back, and I'm gonna shave off all of my beard and my hair
on the podcast tonight.
No. When I decide to release a series of crazy tweets, I'm there. I'm getting close. Anyways, enough about me. How are you doing, Lincoln?
I'm great. Good. Nothing is different about me right now. I'm great. Well, see, I decided to wear this athletic wear.
Looks good.
Isn't it funny when people who clearly don't work out wear athletic attire? Yeah. I think so. Yep. So I'm wearing this cute little athletic attire. It's not really a shirt. It's not really a hoodie. It just looks like one. And it has thumb holes built into the sleeves so that you can put your thumbs through them.
Can you show the camera real quick?
Yeah.
See, look. Little camera. Oh, that's cool.
Just like how we all used to do in middle school.
Yes.
You used to cut the holes right there in your hoodies.
Yep.
And it was like having fingerless gloves a little bit.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
So got in touch with my inner emo self for the podcast.
Right. You're wearing eyeliner. That's beautiful.
I am not, because I didn't have any. And yeah, I decided to do my hair different. So if you watch the episode, you'll see. If not, nothing's different about me today.
Yeah, no one cares.
So yeah, I'm sad.
You're sad.
Sad about some things. Really happy about other things, but pretty sad about most things.
Well, yeah. Should I dive a little deeper into that? Why are you sad? What are you sad about?
Oh, it's to make up for the lack of my personality. That's why. You're like, I'm really just a pretty boring 14-year-old, so yep. I'm going to be sad to seem interesting. Yes. That's like me right now.
Does that work?
Yeah. If you want to have a bunch of friends who also do the same thing. Yeah. Or like actually depressed kids having a rough time. That also.
Rest in power, those kids.
Some of them.
Yep. Yeah,
some of them didn't make it.
No. I'm wearing a Dodgers jersey that doesn't fit me, so it's unbuttoned. In 2016, it fit me.
I'm glad we're discussing our attire.
Gone are those days where things fit.
It's okay. You could return.
I used to think Twitter fit me, man.
Oh. Okay.
It's never fit me.
It has. You're realizing what I realized a while back is this is no place for me. I can't really bring myself to do too much tweeting these days. Yeah. I just don't want to.
Really want to. I loved your idea. I've been thinking about this a lot of deleting all my pictures.
Oh, erasing
everything and then just shutting down but still being on and just how can I make it the most inconveniently possible for
How can you stalemate your entire social media presence to the point where it is still an active account, but there's no data there?
They're spending $20 a year on trying to advertise to me. You know, and it's not working.
Yeah.
Man, lots to talk about, lots to go through. I had a bit for this week. You know,
is this a bit you're doing?
This is a bit I'm doing. And shout out to Jamie Johnson. Hope she's doing well. Rest in power. And
okay.
Shout out to everyone on Twitter that I'm ticking off. I just don't care, man. I don't care.
It's true.
I heard. I was listening to my prophet.
You're angry and I'm sad.
We are the epitome of white men.
Yep. Kinda.
Yeah, if you look at all white men across the board, they have two emotions, anger and sadness. Nothing else. Bravery? Yeah, right. Justice? Who am I talking about? Logic and sensibility? Have you seen our president?
It's not nice to make fun of a old man with dementia, Timon.
Yeah, I know. I wish he wasn't our president. I'll tell you that right now. I wish Pete Buttigieg was our president. And that's what I really wish was our president.
Anyone who could string together, not anyone, a handful of people who could string together a coherent sentence. In order for me to vote for you as president, you just have to be a better talker than I am.
Right.
If you can talk better than I can, more gooder, yeah.
More gooder. And that's why I voted for Kanye. He talks eloquently. Have you seen the way that he talks?
No. Usually hear speech.
I'm a lip reader.
That's
so good.
I'm not deaf. Don't do the sign language. What direction is this podcast even going?
I was listening to the prophet Joe Rogan up on top of his mountain.
May he be blessed.
May he be blessed. And he was spitting some beautiful facts. He did two things. He brought on someone who was anti-vax. And then the CNN doctor, who's been roasted all over Twitter, who is pro-vaccine, anti-vaccine, pro-vaccine. One guy got kicked off Twitter. The other guy is probably going to inherit the keys of the kingdom. And I just don't think you should get vaccinated, man. That's where I'm at with this whole thing. I don't think you should get vaccinated. I know that's going to get us demonetized, and I don't care because no one pays us money except for our sponsors, Golf Lessons with John on Facebook, who doesn't agree with our viewpoints, and you cannot find him on Facebook and do not give him a 1-star review. Give him a 5-star review because he believes you should get vaccinated unless you don't believe in vaccines, and then he believes you should not get vaccinated. He's a man of the people. He's a golf instructor, and when you're outside, you do not transmit COVID.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm ticked.
All right.
Where do you want this podcast to go?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been trying.
Guys, I got into it with some people on Twitter, man, and I'm bringing this energy into the podcast. I don't need to do that.
Yep. I've been trying to figure out my own energy since I got home from work today. I don't know. Yeah. The weather's changing. It's been a confusing couple of days.
Yep.
It's been kind of cold and wet, but this morning it was hot and muggy.
Right.
And I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah. Well, listen, I just want a disclaimer. You guys shouldn't listen to us. Why are you listening to us?
Okay. That's what I'm supposed to say.
I know. I'm glad I got that on my system.
Thank you for listening, listeners. We appreciate each and every one of you, and potentially not my new coworkers, but my coworkers who have most recently learned about the podcast. If you're listening, welcome.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you have joined this dumpster fire of a podcast.
Yeah,
and buckle in because you're hooked now.
If today
get the good stuff.
If today is your first episode, you're joining at a very weird part of podcast history.
Yeah,
I can't tell if this is the beginning of the beginning or
the end of what should
the end of the end.
A long time ago. I think it's the beginning. You know why? We got new lights.
We do, yeah. If you're not watching the video, don't worry about it. We got some lights.
It's not going to be up on YouTube for very much longer, let me tell you that.
We look slightly better.
Yep, you can actually see my chest hair.
Yep, count them. Yep. You can count them all. Count all of
them. You can see that there's no Pharaoh-esque beard on mine. I had a bit I wanted to go through.
All right.
I'm not sure if we should go there yet.
It's okay. What do we usually do for the first part of
this podcast? Just talk about random stuff. But listen, guys, if this is your first time ever listening,
we need you to do a couple things.
We need you to do a couple things. We do have a sponsor. His name is Golf Lessons with John.
We need you to go ahead and pause the episode.
Pause it.
And delete it from your history and never come back.
Yeah. First things first.
Stop.
Yep. Right. Second thing second. Golf Lessons with John. Facebook. He's our sponsor. He's Asian. That doesn't mean anything. He's just really good at golf. That means he's probably the best golfer in golf. It means something. I don't know what I meant by that. I don't know what I mean. Welcome to the podcast. And
how many times can we re-intro and restart this podcast?
Like 17 times. For everyone who's never listened before.
Hey, Timon.
Hey, what's up?
Is this a bit you're doing?
This is the intro.
I do want to get on to other things eventually. I just don't know how to get there.
Oh, I do.
I've been trying to figure it out, and
I'll pull it together.
You're in a confusing place right now, and my hair is parted the other side, and I just
pull it together.
Okay, go.
This is the first time you've ever listened to us, and we're thankful that you're here.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, wait. We're thankful that you're here. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened. You're coming into a place where, like Lincoln said, this is either start of the start or the end of the end. And what I thought would be great for us to do is give you a little bit of knowledge on the Timon and Lincoln show. Listen, we've been doing a ton of episodes. A ton. We started back when Corona first hit, March 2020.
March 17th, 2020.
March 17th, 2020.
So if this is your first episode, pause and go listen to our first episode.
And see how far
And then
come.
go ahead and listen to the next one.
Yep. And keep going.
Then until you get caught up.
So, if you've followed us since the beginning, kudos to you guys. You're the real ones, and you're probably not going to get sick ever. From anything that ever comes in the future, you guys have resistance to garbage. There's been a lot of garbage sent your way, and your immune system is healthy.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for saying that we could potentially call our listeners raccoons on the last
You
episode.
should.
It really came out there. I meant trash pandas, not
Yeah,
the racial slur. So.
But for everyone else, listen, we start, again, like we said, back in 2020. And as we grew, we've done probably 400 episodes. Easy.
Yeah,
Easy 400 episodes.
definitely.
I used to do a podcast beforehand called the Timon's podcast, where I interview long form, kind of like Joe Rogan, right? If you are a first time listener, you're seeing a theme right here. I'm talking a lot about Joe Rogan. I'm sorry. Then
We love Daddy Joe around
we
here.
love Daddy Joe Rogan, and then we started when Corona hit, what we call daily content. We brought daily content to you guys 5 times a week, every single week, 16-minute episodes. Crushed it.
Yes.
Did we change our name?
Yeah.
We went on, and then what did we change our name to? Was it the Tim and Lincoln Show?
Yeah. Yeah. We did daily content and then we changed our name.
About a year into doing it for a year straight. And so for a long time, we just did daily content, and then we would do the name, the date. So if it was the March 17th, we did daily content 3/17. And so we started figuring out that we needed to add titles.
Titles were good.
Titles
were good.
to our episode. We're giving you the whole history here. And so at some point, actually I know the exact point, we actually started putting titles in our podcast. And then we switched to daily content. And last week I thought it'd be fun to go through and read all the titles back. It's
All
only
right.
a year's worth.
Let's
no big
read
deal.
the titles. All the titles of all the episodes we've done.
No.
Of all the episodes that we've done with titles.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So the first one we ever titled was The S'more Chronicles Part 1.
Yep.
That was the kickoff. That was Labor Day weekend 2020.
Go listen.
That's a solid one. Those
Go
have
listen.
a lot of listens.
3 parts.
Yep.
Go listen.
S'more Chronicles Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Then we did, and this is really eerie, is Joe Rogan listening to us?
No.
No.
No, he's not.
Do you even like us, Virginia? We
I remember when Virginia listened.
We used to have a heck of a ton of downloads from Virginia. We don't anymore. You should take the same advice that they did and just skedaddle. Yeah, stop.
Just get on now. Get.
Like the trash panda you are. Go. Okay.
No.
3 types of people.
What were the 3 types of people?
No clue. Our hearts are cold like golf balls.
That's probably a Golf Lessons with John related episode.
Probably. Hoodie, no t-shirt season.
Oh, hoodie, no t-shirt weather.
We're coming into that right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know if we're gonna get hoodie, no t-shirt weather.
I think we're gonna get it for like 7 days, and that's it.
Like you can wear a hoodie with no t-shirt underneath maybe twice. I think. Yeah.
Right. And then you're done. Cody doesn't listen to us. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Cody doesn't listen.
Cody doesn't listen.
Classic.
Cody does listen.
Cody does listen to the next one.
Yep.
An honest review of golf lessons with John on Facebook. Probably another golf.
Probably was dishonest in ways, embellished.
Ruth,
but I promise I mean everything I said. I really admire John as a person. He's a solid dude.
he's a good guy.
Yep.
Yeah. He's solid. Go follow him on Golf Lessons with John on Facebook.
And also, I just wanted to pause for dramatic effect because this next one's pretty funny.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg Machine. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yep. You came up with that one.
Yeah. That was a Timon special right there.
It was a Timon
Right
special.
when she died.
Right when the day she died.
We were trying to get listens, man.
This came out the day after she died. We potentially recorded this the day she died.
Probably.
Do you remember if we had went to our advanced schedule when we started doing titles?
Right.
Because at one point we did day of, release of, so we would record Monday night and release it Monday evening.
Right.
But eventually went to dropping it the next day and moving to a record Sunday, release Monday kind of schedule.
I think that was early on. We started doing the early.
You think we did like a month of day of?
I
and
think
then
so.
Went to the advanced?
Like probably the days that you were off work playing Minecraft.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? We could easily do that and then pop it up. Yeah, and we switched it to morning because it just made sense. Everyone was
Everyone was listening in the morning the day
right.
after.
Right.
Yeah.
So we switched it over, and then so I think it was probably, and then at one point Lincoln and I would just record one episode and then 4 episodes in a row, and that's kind of what we're doing right now. In a way,
one episode and then
maybe
4.
we would cut up 4 and then like splice it up, or do 1 and then 2 and 2.
We would do like
record 3 times a week instead of
2 and then 1. Mm-hmm. We did that for a minute. That was solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
We probably should have kept doing that.
That was good stuff.
That probably would have helped.
Yeah. Democrats hate marijuana.
They do. True facts.
I have the little show notes, and this is what the show note says for this. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss how females upset Timon.
That's true.
Twitter is doing innovative things.
No, they're not.
Lincoln and I sit down to discuss low interest financing. Mountain bike pipe smoking old man, the sequel. I guess we'd not titled the first one.
Probably didn't. So there's this super cool guy, not at all creepy, who would ride this pretty solid mountain bike around. He was real old, fully like t-shirt, not t-shirt, button-up shirt tucked into jeans.
Hoodie, no t-shirts.
Smoking a pipe, riding this mountain bike around town. I miss that guy. He's pretty
too.
cool. I want to be just like him when I'm old.
He's cool. Mountain bike. Oh, yeah, we already did that. We said Lincoln and I sit down to discuss the thought process of non-male joggers. You remember that? I remember that. Is Bill Gates human? Ooh, this is where we got the good stuff. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss your weekly questions. Lincoln saw a dead person.
Lincoln saw a dead person.
That was classic.
This one got a bunch of downloads.
This is a good one.
Yeah, this is when we started to learn that if you put someone's name in a title, it tended to bump downloads a little bit.
Well, I think it was the fact that you saw a dead person. People were like, "Oh, I want to look at this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it was the fact they were looking at Lincoln.
And you know what, Timon? I saw that happened, and you know what was the first thing I thought of when I saw that dead person on the little dead person cart being wheeled out of their home?
Right.
So this is going to be a great podcast title. And that's the truth. I promise.
Lincoln and I sit down to discuss dog etiquette. That's the little show notes there.
Yep.
Signs of the times. We sit down with Phil and talk about technology. 3 monsters, 1 Lincoln. We talk about Eric Trump coming out of the closet. The Aaron episode.
Is this the Aaron interview? We interviewed our listener Aaron?
So.
Solid.
Yeah. You got Q's, we got A's. Classic. Monday content, but at night.
I think we missed a day and had to drop it at night.
We sit down and discuss if Mike P is the Antichrist or the anti-Antichrist. Classic. Pattern recognition machine. Remember that? We still use that sometimes.
Yeah, we do. From 10-6.
10-6. We're not even a year ago. We're not even at a year ago.
All right, let's keep rolling. Let's keep going.
Golf Lessons with John on Facebook. Paint the Walls Blue. Thanks for Nothing, Ryan Moran. Everything you need to know about the National Indigenous Day. Dude, everything you need.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone forgot about Columbus Day this year.
Oh, I know.
So everyone out there who got up on their high horses last year to kick him off his high horse,
right?
You're all a bunch of fakes.
Yeah.
Your cause doesn't exist because you didn't celebrate it 2 years in a row.
Isn't it?
Like, so just crazy. Because that perspective has dissolved from the spotlight, like everyone who made a big deal about it last year who said literally nothing this year.
You know why they're not making a big deal about it?
It's because the media didn't push into the...
Biden's in the White House. Dude.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss the fact that Timon is being shadow banned. I'm still being shadow banned. That's
Maybe.
Still true.
I don't know. We'll see.
Also, that episode got a ton of downloads.
It did.
We didn't talk anything about national. I'm sure that ticked off a lot of people, just like I'm ticking off a lot of people on Twitter. Baking is a science. Relationships are an art. That's a good title. That's Lincoln runs into his nemesis.
Who is my nemesis?
I'm not sure. The preferred name, the preferred gender is a preferred animal.
Nice.
I feel like that's something, but I forget what that.
Do we not have show notes for these? Do we just drop them with titles?
We do, but the show notes are Lincoln and I sit down to make the best podcast ever.
Oh,
okay. How does that help us?
Oh, okay.
All right. Future thoughts of Timon, put better show notes. You're a penny slot machine and I'm a fiver. You are part of the conversation. Voting for Kanye is the most American thing you can do. Lincoln and I sit down and discuss snow tires, and you guys should get snow tires. Get them
if you want to.
Golf lessons, John. Golf lessons with Timon and Lincoln. Don't vote for golf lessons with John. The most American thing you can do. Love lessons with John.
We really like John, guys.
You look sick, bro. We still do like John. Lincoln and I sit down and discuss Kanye. 50 Shades of Amish. Lincoln and I sit down and discuss Dreamer by Fleetwood Mac. Depressed content. See you next Tuesday. What is a pumpkin surprise? Then we dropped a podcast.
I can't believe we titled one "See You Next Tuesday." Is that we went into 2 days a week?
I have no clue. I don't know what it was.
I doubt it.
Lincoln and I sit down and discuss a shady car sales on Facebook Marketplace. I did sell my car. That was crazy. The return of It's Mun. Shout out to him. It's his birthday today, actually.
Oh, solid.
Happy birthday, Mun. Hope you're doing well.
Was that a Mun interview?
It was, yeah.
Cool.
It was Timon Podcast, episode 35. Your favorite daylight savings podcast? You know what day it is? Taco Tuesday.
And we released that on a Monday.
I have no clue what day
I don't know
it was.
either.
Yeah. Lincoln, Elijah, Adair, we hate you.
So, fun fact, if you Google my name, this podcast episode comes up. It's like
that's awesome.
The fourth or fifth Google.
If you look up Lincoln Adair, it says Lincoln Adair. Yeah, because
Lincoln Adair, we hate him.
We hate him.
Yep.
And why do we hate Lincoln Elijah Adair? Because he stole your Twitter handle. Or no? Instagram handle, right?
No.
Oh, that was Instagram.
Because my Instagram name is just @Lincoln Adair. Everyone's Instagram name is just their Instagram name.
Why do we hate Lincoln Elijah Adair?
Oh, because Lincoln Adair, all one word, was taken by
right, that's what I'm saying.
Whoever that kid is.
Lincoln Elijah Adair, that's why we hate him. The Last Millennials, your favorite election podcast, Economic Growth, Mustache Monday. I think we can do worse.
He literally hasn't posted since 2018. I want this username.
Yeah, we're ticked. Lincoln Elijah Adair, we hate
He has, oh my gosh, the same kid has 3 different accounts.
Yep. Can you
He's an idiot, or he's like a branding genius if he owns every possible
He's
domain.
got us to talk about him twice already on our podcast, and that's key. Crap. That's key right there. Crap. Mustache Monday. About to do that this Monday. Shave off my beard, rock the mustache. I think we can do worse. 5 calls to action. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss much content. Trump's wife hates him. Pack rat storage. Timon's gone full conspiracy. Faith over fear. FT _WMC WC _whack. Are you listening? That's classic.
Remember the one time we trolled that poor Twitter user?
Yeah, she should have never came in our mentions and talked to Aaron that way.
No. Should have not.
No. You're not allowed to do that.
Stop it.
Aaron is our listener, and we get to troll him. You do not. And so we trolled her hard. It was good. Mm-hmm. It was good. Grapefruit season. How to cook a turkey. Live COVID update. Classic.
Was this around Thanksgiving?
This is,
potentially. Yeah. So we didn't get to go and do Thanksgiving with our families because we had all kind of been kind of close to some COVID.
Yeah, close to some COVID.
Close enough to some COVID. Yeah. So we all hung out.
Which isn't real. It was real.
So we all hung out together and we cooked our own Thanksgiving dinner, and it was beautiful.
And my parents cooked an awful Thanksgiving dinner, and then I ran Thanksgiving over to them. Remember that? And then my little brother was like, "You saved Thanksgiving."
Nice.
It's a Thanksgiving miracle. Good times. A live COVID update. Let's see here. Who's eating cornbread on Thanksgiving? Then we rocked out 2 episodes called
Content Town.
Yeah, Content Town. Ooh. The Tragic Adventure and the Final Chapter. That's where we got to sit down and do a little content.
This is so
November.
We did Dungeons and Dragons with our friend, and we recorded it, and thought this will make a week's worth of content or something.
We did think that, but you're right.
And we listened to 2.5 hours of recording, and we had 2 episodes worth of content.
Yeah, 2 episodes.
Yep. We need to play some more D&D and put it out. We're due for a D&D episode.
Yeah, we are due for. They were very short episodes too. That was at the end of November. November 30th, Joe Exotic. That's his name. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss this past weekend. December 1st, Tim's 5-year plan. December 2nd, chronological traffic stories with Lincoln. I think you had 3.
What were those stories? Yeah, there were 3. Yeah.
I think you drag raced a guy. That was a good time.
There were 3.
If you want to go listen, it's daily
wasn't,
content.
I've never told that story on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
The one where I almost went to jail.
No, it wasn't that one. I was talking about you were over by the overpass, and then there was some dude in the Dodge Charger. So over by
potentially, yeah. 3 weird traffic things happened.
Yeah, I think there was that one time, dude. Is it weird that I didn't remember that?
Yeah, the more we talk about it, the more it comes back. Yeah.
You were over by Papa John's, and you drag raced this Dodge Charger all the way to our house and beat him. He sucked.
I mean, we both probably lost because
he was in a Prius. Lincoln was in a Prius.
I think I was in my E30. Yeah,
you were in your E30.
I think we both lost because drag racing in town where the speed limit's 35 is universally a bad idea.
Right,
Don't do that.
And he had a Dodge Charger, so he's double losing. Taco Tuesday. That's twice. We did Taco Tuesday twice.
We love tacos.
Yep.
We like Tuesdays.
Daily content wrapped. Dog walking mask Nazis. Taco Tuesday 69. We will never see the sun again. I think you were telling me that it was. We're going back into that season, isn't it weird?
Yeah, it is. We are pattern recognition machines.
We are. I don't see genders is the next one. You want to say something? Sorry.
No.
Weird Christmas songs. Timon's 5-year plan. Twice.
What?
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Butthole Tuesday. Politics of cars. Ooh, I think I remember asking you about kind of cars and if politics has crept into the car scene, and you gave me a nice little conversation about that. That was really interesting.
Okay.
That was 12/16/2020. The food pyramid scheme. Whoops, I forgot to post this.
Nice.
Nice. That says, please don't hate us. That's the show notes. Preferred presents. Lincoln sit down to discuss how we screwed up. Say my name.
What? How we screwed up?
I don't know.
How did we screw up?
Listen to the episode.
We'll never know.
You'll never know. Merch and marketing. The true meaning of Christmas. Politics.
I think you came up with that title.
I think
it was pretty funny.
A Christmas special. Nice. That was on the 26th. That was fun. A live COVID update from Grand Rapids.
Did we do a Christmas thing? What kind of Christmas? What was our Christmas special?
I don't remember. Let's see. Please enjoy and have a Merry Christmas.
Did we read Christmas stories?
I don't remember what we did. I don't think we did anything. I think we were just doing the same thing we do every time.
Which is throw a dumb title on something that probably has nothing to do with the episode.
Clickbait, dude. It was all clickbait. I'll give you $5 if you answer a question.
Answer a question, get $5.
Get it right now.
I'm not going to give it to you, but someone might.
Dumb apps. A live COVID update from Grand Rapids, where we sit down with James and Alyssa and hear how awful Grand Rapids is.
Nice.
It's a lot better. Crazy Cold Cash. CCC. All with C's. BJU.2020.Phil. I think we sat with Phil and we talked about BJU.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Good
Bob
time.
Jones University.
Yep. Daily Content 101. Ravi Zacharias is a hoe. We're into January now.
It's true.
Daily Content, New Year, New Truth. Bad breath, cancer, death. Fight at the club.
I think I came up with that title. I wrote that title. I'm really proud of that title because it's fight with an exclamation point.
Right.
At the club.
At the club.
Like Panic at the Disco. Fight at the club.
Yep.
Where we talked about Fight Club for an entire week straight.
We did. The Purge. We love Aaron. We still do. Happy birthday golf lessons with John. Build back better. Ooh, that hurts.
That didn't age well.
Garbage content. That aged well. What would Timon do? Our WWTD. Alex is a weirdo.
All right.
The radio debate. We discuss MLK, alarm clocks, and Hitler. Lincoln's Coke problem.
Talking about Coke Zero?
Maybe. You'll have to listen to the episode. January 20th.
We definitely were talking about Coke Zero.
to Lincoln's potential coworkers. Yeah, we're definitely talking about Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Yeah, Coke Zero. Welcome to the Gun Show.
There's reasoning behind that based on when that came out.
Yeah.
But it makes it sound like I participate in those things outside of that month. But I don't either. Because in January, we do Sober January.
Right,
so clearly it wasn't Coke. But also, I've never done Coke in my entire life. Right. It's never...
Right. He was offered it once, and he said no, because Lincoln is a good fellow. And I got a little too real. I told party stories last time. I can tell some more party stories. One time, I went to this party, and it was in a basement on 7th Street, Goshen.
Yikes.
And we were raging, and all of a sudden, these dudes pull over a table, and they start pouring lines of cocaine. And they look at me, and they said, Timon, this is for you. And they had a line there for me.
Oh.
And I said, no, thank you. And I left. I was not trying to... I literally left and went and hung out with my sister. So that's how that went. I don't know if Odessa remembers that, but yeah, good times.
I don't know if Odessa listens.
I don't think she listens. Sometimes she does. Welcome to the Gun Show. Don't feed the homeless. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss our love story, not so guilty pleasures, and Kalu's and just ethnicity. Kalu? What's the guy on? Caillou. That's what I'm trying to say. Caillou's ethnicity. We don't give a hoot. We don't give a hoot. Part 2. Lincoln's Valentine Day. It was Caesar.
It was
Caesar salad
at King Euro's.
Yep. Zonks. Robin the Hood. Shout out. We got a ton of downloads on that one.
Oh, that was a good episode.
Robin the Hood.
Easily in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing was, we were going to name it something else, and I was driving away from the house, and I texted Lincoln. I said it should be Robin the Hood, and Lincoln changed it.
Yep.
And I think that really crushed it, because we were going to do it with some other title, and I was leaving. I remember driving away. I think I was probably going to go see Allison. I was driving away, and I'm like, you know what? This is what the title needs to be. Good times. Mm-hmm. A Whole New World. The gang goes to the dentist. Hey, I'm good. Right here.
I had a dream about my teeth falling out.
Yeah, that's a pretty common dream, actually.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Should go to the dentist.
I should. And that was in February.
Yep. Lincoln and I sit down to discuss three-legged dogs, teeth, and rolling coal. This week, I've seen three-legged dogs, and a guy rolled coal on me yesterday.
Nice. In your truck?
I was in Allison's Ford Focus.
Oh.
Yep.
Which is a very normal car.
Yep.
Not like excessively girly or whatever.
It's normal.
It's pretty normal. And he just smoked you out.
Smoked me out.
What a jerk.
I was smoked. It's tax time. Canada. Canada. At one time, we used to have a lot of listens from Canada. I think because we started talking about the vaccines, they probably stopped listening to us.
They probably can't anymore.
It's probably banned from Canada.
Probably.
Facebook, the new homeless dating app. To Lincoln's coworkers, I used to feed homeless. I don't do it anymore, and so I got to have all these great homeless stories. It's really interesting. And one guy told me that his favorite dating app was Facebook. So. Super Bowl.
Why it was invented.
Super Bowl wrap up. Pull the lever, Kronk. Are birds real? Life and death of Steve Irwin.
Hold on. I don't think we mentioned Steve Irwin once in that episode.
You don't think so?
I think I wrote that title, and I don't think we discussed Steve Irwin at all.
I don't remember it at all either. That's beautiful, though.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little misdirection. Your cues are A's. A's. Timon is back. Timon is back part 2. Timon hates meat. Ravi and Rush.
That's when Rush Limbaugh died.
That's what, yeah, and Ravi was a hoe. Is this podcast racist? And other questions. Answer is yes. We've been racist for a while. Is cardboard content? It's cardboard content. I'm sorry. Sleeping through the storms. Professional podcasters. Circle back around. Camera shy. Are Gaga's dogs safe? Ooh,
are they?
That's crazy. We do the numbers. We sit down with Evan to discuss numerology. Remember that?
I do remember that.
I remember someone asking me,
what's up, Evan? How's it going?
I hope Evan's doing good. I remember someone texting me, like, who did you let on your podcast? He's crazy. I'm like, it's Evan.
He's not crazy.
I mean, whatever. Timon drinks beer. March 3rd.
That's when you started drinking beer again.
Yeah. So I went
you did sober 2 months.
2 months. That's crazy. I should do another month.
And so
you went all the way to you almost went 3 months.
Yeah, because we were at the Blue Chip when the first alcoholic beverage that I consumed in 2021 was in March
At the Blue Chip.
at the Blue Chip Casino.
Yep.
With lots of dear friends.
With the homies.
No regrets there.
No regrets.
Absolutely not.
No regrets.
Nope.
Quirks and features. Hello, number neighbors. Remember that?
Where we tried to message the numbers 1 digit above and 1 digit below our phone numbers.
And you didn't message them. You tried to do a group message. I messaged each one of them
Nice.
individually,
Yeah.
and they never responded.
Nope.
If you're just tuning in, we're going through all of our podcasts.
No one is just tuning in. This isn't TV.
If you just turned in and you're halfway through and trying to figure out what we're doing, let me tell you, we're going through our titles from when we first started putting
Real
titles
fresh content.
You know, like when you're watching those like TV shows, and
This
it's like
is like an infomercial or
No, it's
like a
like
telethon.
yeah, no, it's like a Dateline murder, right? And it's literally an hour-long episode, and the total content is like 6 minutes long.
It's a
total.
bottle episode.
It's
It's a bottle episode, yeah.
But no, but it, for real, have you ever watched like one of those Dateline murders, and it's like they tell you what's about to happen, then you go commercial break, and then they spend another 3 minutes telling you about what they just told you about. Like you forgot what happened in the past.
And then
6
they go
minutes
to
of
another
that.
commercial break.
It's so painful. You're like, you just, it's like the most, yeah. And that's what this episode is.
Solid.
All right.
Do we have any questions this episode?
We do, yeah. My neck, my back, we tear out the deck. Guerrilla Marketing 101. Energy beverage influencer. A bike story finally. The bike story finally. Finale. I don't know.
Oh, I think we teased it for like 2 weeks
Forever.
straight.
Oh, yeah, and we
Like,
finally
my
get-
bike story.
Yeah, we did that.
I don't remember what the bike
Classic
story
us.
is.
Classic us. Yeah, it was probably something on the Punky Vine. A's and Q's and Q's and A's. Casino night. Lincoln is drinking. 1 year later. That's 1 year later after we did it. We're still in daily content as of March 17th.
That's
or so.
crazy. We did daily yeah, because we didn't stop until recently.
Right. March slapped. Pickle jar. The Timon and Lincoln show. March 22nd is when we changed it. Timon and Lincoln show. Ship Shawana 2.0. Spring bake. Your first Facebook status. Ooh.
That was a solid episode.
That was awesome.
We got a lot of really good
We made all of our listeners
engagement.
send us their
a bunch of our listeners. So we started talking about like what's your I don't know. I don't remember how we got on to like the topic where the idea came from at all.
right.
But essentially it was
there.
Send us your first Facebook status ever.
Right.
Do you remember what yours was? You had to delete some stuff.
I had to delete some stuff. I was not a good Facebook user. Kind of like how I'm using Twitter right now. And I might go back and post the same things I deleted. I have those saved. I might post them now on Facebook right now. I might do it. So
My first Facebook status, and I didn't understand how Facebook worked, but my first Facebook status was, yeah, my mom finally let me get one. A Facebook account.
mine was like something stupid. I don't remember what it was. Lincoln's Emotions. Get registered, Ohio. Timmy gets hacked.
Timon gets hacked. You got hacked.
The Sousa Canal. We did the
Suez Canal.
no, but we did the
Oh, yeah.
because Heretic Hipsters, Tiger Lincoln, Music Conspiracy, Beautiful Just Beautiful, Timon orders groceries, multi-level marketing scams, Timon tries to steal a shopping cart, all Jeeps are trash. Ooh.
Yeah, I got
Ooh.
trash talked by some guy in a rusty old Jeep.
Yep.
Yep.
5-star reviews are in. The Science According to Steakums.
I remember that one.
Lincoln's favorite movie, Friday Roast. Off-roading derby drinkers. Buy the dip. Timon downloads Twitter again. The Hood of Goshen. Avocado or avocado.
I wrote that.
That is.
That was one of my titles.
Yep.
I'll claim it.
T-shirts, bread, and Instagram stories. Dogecoin and the voices in your head. I think we brought in.
Yeah. Was it Jay?
No, it wasn't GA. It was Camps.
Oh, yeah. It was,
Yep.
Hey, John Camps. What's up, bud?
What's up, bro? Throw the crock pot away. Send us your questions. Get some Doge. A Lincoln and Timon story. Trash Wizard. Brother Man Phil.
With no description whatsoever.
Yeah, no description whatsoever.
Just
Trash Wizard.
Trash Wizard. No bio.
We don't have any of the the show notes are Tim and Lincoln Show, short weekly episodes for your listening pleasure. Follow us on YouTube. We don't have anything in between. Oh, the dirty secret about Doge. That's when we brought in J Camps. Tender Dentist. YouTube hates us. They still do. Big Mother Energy.
Big Mother's Day energy.
Big Mother's Day energy. Damn. Lincoln's back. Is this podcast over yet? It won't be. We asked that in May 12th. We love you and admire all your downloads. That's the show notes. Dr. Karen Soto. Sorry Dad podcast. Timon is sick. Timon is sick part 2. Timon is sick part 3. Down with the sickness. Timon is sick part 4. Buy the dip or lose it all. Timon is sick part 5. Return to the sick and your questions answered. Lincoln is sick.
I think it's safe to say, looking back, we just got COVID these 2 weeks.
Lincoln is sick.
Potentially, I don't know. We were sick for 2 days or 2 weeks straight for these.
Sick.
It was awful.
I was sick. I remember
some dark days.
Yeah, wandering Kroger just out of my mind. Timon Jones. Ooh, May 26th. Nice. Timon Jones, May 26th. Off the Deep End. 17 years of cicada. The exclusive Timon Jones interview. The song of the cicada.
So that Timon Jones interview, I think you were gone.
Yeah, and you did it yourself.
And I just pretended to interview you, and it was like, oh, they stole all of your sound. Like they censored it.
Good.
And I just pretended to ask no one questions. I just sat down here by myself and just said things like, "Wow, that's a really interesting point. Aren't you worried about some of the people hearing the things you're saying?" And I would just look at my phone and like time out, like, all right, 38 seconds, time to say something else.
So good. Every time, like, I listen to the episodes that when I'm not there. I make sure to listen to them. So good. So good. I laughed pretty hard on that.
Yeah,
episode.
that was really me just making content by myself.
It was beautiful.
Because
it was beautiful.
I think I had neglected to record an episode, and it was like Sunday night. I was like, I got to make something up. Yep.
Have you thought about doing your own podcast?
No.
You should.
I don't know.
Very good content creator.
Do
Wednesday is just a poser.
Wednesday is a poser day.
Yep. Kettle trash. How much does Lincoln cry?
Once a week, usually.
We caught the KKK selling guns. Remember when we went to Wolf Lake?
Oh, the swap meet, yeah.
Yeah. Is 4-H racist?
Yep.
Strong, independent Timon. Good dogs for goodhomes.com. Colts, pornography, and a Peyton Manning story. Tear me up, Padre.
I don't know. I think I named a lot of these.
No. Tear me up, Padre says goodbye, Lincoln. Have a wonderful vacation. This was all me. That one was totally me, dude. For sure. Because I think you went on vacation for a bit. Quidoba, a pile of stuff. The perfect Grace College flag.
Yikes. Don't listen to that one, guys.
Yeah, that has not aged well. Confirmed kills and open minds. Bill Jones the third. Highway to the cicada zone. Highway to the cicada zone. Dude, that's so good. Dadpool. Lincoln hates cicadas. Don't be offended. Be afraid. 365 Indiana. Tales with Timon. The story of Eli. Modesty is killing birds. Timon's dad exposes Matthew West.
It's true.
Say it with your breast. I still tell people to say that. Timon's best camp stories. The cicada within.
Yeah, we really got on a big cicada kick this summer.
We did. Well, it's the year of the cicada. It only happens every 17 years. So, Timon is Gone Forever Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Timon is Gone Forever Part 69. Who says Timon is back? Yeah. That's the show notes. All right, July 13th. 420, but in a good way. Night killing, lake dwelling facts. Trash bag Karen. Podcast Saints. Timon and Allison show. She said no. The engagement expanded. The Tina story. Neighborhood shenanigans. How to make 100K selling.
Hold on, guys. The past couple episodes, right around the time that you decided to propose to Allison, I said, hey, because we had talked about it. I knew that when you were going to propose. We were going up to Michigan, doing some hiking. You were going to propose then.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, for the for the Monday episode after the weekend.
Yep.
Let's record on Friday, and I want to like kind of interview you and talk about like your thoughts and feelings about the engagement, pre-engagement,
right?
And then Allison can listen and get a different perspective on it. And then I think we talked about her about the engagement.
Right. We got her
the Tuesday episode.
We were still on every day. We're still doing it weekdays at this point.
Yeah, we were still
up until July.
Daily, yeah.
It's crazy. The engagement expanded, a Tina story, neighborhood shenanigans, how to make $100K selling Young Living products, 4-H Fair 5K, the 3 Good Dans, 4-H Fair facts. Timon would walk 75 miles, and Timon would walk 75 miles more. Red reunion. Timon facts. Lincoln isn't in Kansas anymore. This ain't my first rodeo. It's not a phase, Mom. I think this is when we started doing. This is when we switched to.
Well, this is when you were in Kansas too.
Yeah, and then we switched to doing twice a week. It's not a phase, Mom. How we got Tally banned. Biden is actually Aslan. The unhoused problem. Timon's hot foreign policy, the beauty of chaos. I want to buy these dogs from the Taliban, please. broken phones and broken promises. Oh, this is what I said. I want to buy these dogs from Taliban, please. I said, thank you to the great men and women of Ohio for allowing us to podcast. I was getting into like, thank you to LinkedIn for progressing in the digital space. So anyways, all right. Broken promises, broken phone screens. Taliban.
That's when I broke my phone, September 7th.
Dang.
Ugh.
1 month ago. Taliban missionaries. Thank you to the great men and women of... No women. Thank you to the great men of Cabal for allowing us to podcast.
The next one.
Aloha
Snack Bar.
Aloha Snack Bar.
Thanks, John.
Thank you to the great golf lessons with John for allowing us to podcast. Facade, dude. We love our tamales. We love our Johnsons. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so great. I wrote that. That was so good. This is Wine Country. How to make $100K at a trailer factory. Guaranteed. Shoot your shot. Golf lessons with your mom. Classic. The Taliban hacked Facebook and Instagram. Craft pickles. Craft beer. Sweet deals with Ricky. We're back. We did it. That was one full
if
year
you're still
and a plus.
listening, goodness gracious, why? That was terrible. That was a rough 30 minutes of us just talking about our own podcast.
It was awesome, and I loved it, and it made me...
Timon,
go ahead.
Let's get into the questions.
All right, let's get into the questions. Okay, we got lots of questions to get to, actually.
Oh, man.
Let's do this.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's do this. Okay. All right. Well, the last one was Brian's gay dad, I feel like. Stephen Christian.
Stephen Christian.
Do you believe in science? Who is Stephen Christian?
He's a rock star.
Do I believe in science? Stephen, let me tell you. 1, I don't believe you're actually listening to our episodes. 2, you should know by the facts I've been spitting.
Very clearly Jay Hinkle.
That's Jay Hinkle.
Yeah, definitely.
No, Jay, I don't believe in science. We've gone over that extensively. I think science is a spectrum. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you believe in science?
I
believe in Darwin.
Yeah. Science is probably real. It exists.
Yeah, I think it is.
In
all reality, yeah.
Things in science happen. You add some oxygen.
Yep.
And some fire.
Yep.
Yep. You
So,
breathe.
To our new listeners, can I just let them know real quick? We do a segment on Fridays where we answer questions that you submit, and it's optional. Link in bio is where you can submit questions, and when you send in a question, we get to answer it any way we want to, and it's really what keeps us going. Honestly, if it wasn't for your questions, I don't know where we'd be. We'd be somewhere else, honestly. And so this is the part of the episode where we actually answer the questions that were submitted to us. So yeah. I believe
I'm listening.
I actually do believe in science a little bit, like a lot of it. I believe science is a language that was given to us to interpret the world.
No, dude, math is the language.
I think both of them are languages. I think you can describe you can describe anything in math. Everything breaks down into math. It's crazy. Like the Fibonacci, whatever that is, Fibonacci.
And also, like, those patterns are all replicated in music as well.
It all over the place.
Everything is very like patterned out in music.
And we probably wouldn't know
Circle
this
of
if it was.
fifths, and everything's a circle.
We wouldn't know this if it wasn't for science.
Science.
Yeah. So yeah, I do believe in science. I just feel like there's a lot of people putting out bunk science, man. And I just, what is science?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me. No more. No more. Okay, next question is from Blazin.mp3.
I don't know what that is, but all right, let's go.
Have you ever been high, and what was it like? Well, Blazin, I'm high right now, and it's amazing.
I've been pretty low before.
I'm pretty low. Highest I've ever been.
Pretty depressed.
I was super high. I was just like on another level. I was in another
Can I tell my story before the gag is up?
Okay, go for it.
It was I was 17 years old. I was in high school. It was a lovely summer day.
This was super low.
High.
Okay.
And I was on top of a mountain. I was on a backpacking trip. We were in the San Juan Mountains in Colorado, and the summit we peaked that day was like 14,000 feet.
You took my bit.
Pretty high. I know, but mine was better though.
No, it wasn't.
What's yours?
I was pretty high. I was up in the clouds.
Oh,
come on, dude! I was flying.
There were clouds around us.
Yeah, now that you say it, you're taking it from me, dude. Come on. Yeah, oh yeah. Anyways, Blazin MP3, I have been high.
Don't do drugs.
Or doing whatever. Talk to my parents. They'll tell you how high I've been. Okay. All right. Next question from Optional. Who's the bigger icon? Will Ferrell or Steve Carell? Oh, they're asking a good question.
Man. Oh, that's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Will Ferrell has done more movies. Honestly, Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell is.
I think Steve Carell's done more.
The Office is huge.
Yeah, but he's done more like he's done more screen time than Will Ferrell, I think. Just because The Office.
Yeah.
And he's done a bunch of movies too.
Yeah,
Will Ferrell's iconic.
Yeah.
Steve Carell
Anchorman
is classic. Will Ferrell.
Step Brothers, and like there are a few. Maybe that's just.
He created a genre of Will Ferrell movies.
Yep.
It was. I mean, there's not a genre of Steve Carell movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Steve Carell is so great with The Office, and he's really funny in a lot of other things. 40-Year-Old Virgin. He's funny in a lot of.
But really,
things.
he's just Michael Scott. He's just Michael Scott. That's why people like him, because he's Michael Scott, and that's
Will
good.
Ferrell can kind of do whatever he wants.
He's a good actor and stuff. I've seen him in other things, and I like it. But
That's
Will
tough.
Ferrell.
Yeah, I think Will Ferrell.
I think
you're
Will
right.
Ferrell
I think
is.
Will Ferrell's the move. Yeah. What do you think? Optional. Let us know. The Ghost of Michael Jackson. Ooh. What's your favorite Halloween song, and why is it Thriller? Hee hee.
I like Monster Mash a lot.
Listen.
Actually, listen up, everybody. If you're not listening to the band Dead Man's Bones in October, that's Ryan Gosling's band.
Oh, nice.
I bet you didn't know Ryan Gosling had a band.
I don't know who Ryan Gosling is.
The actor, Ryan Gosling.
Oh, yeah, from The Notebook.
Yep.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Is he really from The Notebook?
Yeah.
No way, okay.
Yes.
I literally just pulled out some chick flick movie, and I thought maybe...
And a bunch of other things, but yeah.
Nice.
He had a band at one point and put out an album over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The band name was Dead Man's Bones, and they released like a Halloween album. Pretty solid November listens.
That's good.
If you want.
For me, I don't believe in the evil holiday of Halloween.
The song I like is called "In the Room Where You Sleep." It's pretty. It's really pretty. We'll listen to it later.
I don't believe in the holiday of the evil holiday of the devil, Halloween. And so I go right to the pagan holiday of Christmas in Halloween. I make sure to just start my Halloween off right with Christmas music. And my favorite Halloween song then, therefore, is Christmas Shoes.
It's pretty scary. There's death. There's shoes. I don't know.
Name is blank. They say, Timon, how's the sex? Don't be afraid to get detailed. Well, Allison, you know how it is.
You think Allison asked that question?
She was probably trying to... She's probably just, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think she wanted to know?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm still a virgin. She wanted to know. So we'll see how that is.
Okay.
I'm excited to lose my virginity. We've decided 5-year plan. Because we don't want kids. Not right now. Best way to not have kids is abstinence. I learned that from
what's the
PBS
best
special.
What's the best way to not get hurt skiing? Don't go skiing.
Exactly. He's right. That's the key. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks optional.
Thank you, optional.
Thanks name optional.
No, it's the name blank. Not even optional.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going good. We'll see.
Tim, is this a bit?
It is a bit. Nice. Thank you. I can't get detailed, but my dad is listening. So, it's happening once a month. It's a good time. Okay, all right, that is a bit. Insider. They said, wake up, sheep. Mandated breathing is going to be written up in a bill for the Senate. Don't let this get to Biden's desk. Tell everyone, dungeon over oxygen. So thank you, Insider. I appreciate that.
That wasn't really a question.
But
thank you for
this is a free platform. Unlike Twitter, where they're censoring mine.
It's a platform that we control.
Yep, and you can say whatever you want to say. It's welcome.
You can. Mm-hmm. We have not talked about questions.
Yeah, there's been every question you've sent, we've answered.
All right.
Okay. Jay.
These lights are so bright.
They're so good. Jay says, when will people who don't get the vaccine be excluded from the legacy financial system? Hashtag get the jab.
I don't know what that is.
He's talking about banking systems. Well, you think at some point that they're going to be like, if you're not vaccinated, you can't. Yeah.
Would a store ever say, I want less people to shop here?
I'll tell you this. In Ontario this week, they made an announcement. This is Ontario, again, Canada. The reason why Canada is not listening to us.
Can't listen to us.
They cannot listen to us. But in Canada, they now said a requirement to get married, to get your marriage license, is a vaccine passport. They will not allow people who have not been vaccinated to get married now.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
That doesn't. But right, so that's the logic right there. Let's apply that to the financial system. It could happen. Jay, you might be right. If you want to use banks and be a part of Chase and have great credit cards and amazing rewards, get vaccinated. Yeah, good question, Jay. Jay asks, can we hang out? Question mark.
I think we're trying to hang out next weekend.
There's the second part of the question.
Okay.
While wearing masks, of course. Smiley face.
Oh, probably not then.
I'll hang out with you, Jay.
Jay, I want your COVID.
I want
your COVID all inside me.
Put the COVID in the places. So we have one more question from John. You want to pop that bad boy up?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Guys.
Great podcast.
Great podcast. So here's the thing. If you guys want to submit questions for next week, if you submit questions and your name is whatever I will tweet. I will literally tweet just whatever your name is. I'm putting that out there. That's clickbait. It's not. But like if you were like, get vaccinated, and that was the name, then I'll just tweet, get vaccinated.
Sweet.
If you say like, I don't know, trash pandas are the best pandas, I'll tweet that too.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Golf Lessons with John,
on Facebook.
Our sponsor.
Yep.
He asked us this question. What is your guys' favorite album of all time, and why is it the album The Beautiful Letdown by Switchfoot?
Ooh.
Timon, do you know what that album is? It's fine that you don't.
I don't know.
What's your favorite album?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Oh, man.
Your favorite album.
I don't listen to music and albums. I really don't.
There's a lot there to be gained.
I would say Good Kid, Mad City because I've only listened to that album fully.
An album is like a long-form podcast.
Right, about music. I know what an album is. I always just listen to individual songs. Like what?
Then you don't know what an album is.
If you just I listen to like sound bites. You know what I mean? I don't need to listen to the whole podcast to understand what they're saying. I just need to hear the part where Joe Rogan roasts the CNN guy.
The context.
I mean, yeah, but when you get to the bit of it, I love.
Some people say that context is king. Some people.
Some people say content is king. Okay. What do? Put those two people in an arena and have them fight to the death? What happens?
There can be two kings.
That's true.
Different countries, different kings.
Good point. That's a good point. All right, I'm glad you brought that up. What's your favorite album? Because that's not my forte.
Okay, John. Since you brought up Switchfoot, I don't know that I have a favorite album, but my favorite Switchfoot album is probably... This is tough. Nothing is Sound is a really good album. I think that is an album of them getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think... You don't know. Don't agree with
No
me.
clue at all.
And I think I really love the album Nothing is Sound.
Yep.
And I really like Oh Gravity. I think Nothing is Sound is better.
Okay.
I think Nothing is Sound is where they were trying to arrive, but a lot of things back then were holding them back. Switchfoot had a pretty big issue with their record label.
Okay. They got screwed over, right?
Kinda. They had a really controlling label, and the album Nothing is Sound, you couldn't take the songs off that CD and put them on your computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was I don't know what they did with the software, but you could not import that album to iTunes.
Wow.
Like Sony did
Screwed
something.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so that led to a big divorce in that working relationship, and they struck out independently and have experienced the same amount of success because they're huge.
It's not tied to...
But yeah, I think Nothing is Sound is my favorite
nice.
Switchfoot album, John.
Nice. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John. Thanks, bud.
Cool. All right. I have no clue what albums are. Never heard of them. I think we should get to Fatter Future. Now, let's just let everyone know what Fatter Future is real quick, especially the new listeners.
First-time listeners.
What's up?
Go for it. Tell them what Fatter Future is.
Fatter Future is one of our listeners, James and Alyssa, specifically Alyssa. She has gone ahead and asked us what is the fad or what is the future. And she gives us little prompts. She has, last I heard, 56 written down. I don't know how many she's done so far. But she has 34 of them written down for us and a ton of them ready to go. And she's going to ask us what the fad of the future is, and then we discuss. And if you have a second, go over to the 1 hour and 10 mark of our YouTube video and look at Alyssa's video. She puts a video together. It's beautiful. Check out our YouTube video about that. She does a great job. And so this is where this comes in. She's going to ask this question, the prompt, and then we're going to finish it. And then we finish out the podcast. You can be done. Your obligation to listen to the episode that Lincoln told you about is done. You don't have to listen anymore, but trust us. More content's coming. More good stuff. You're going to want to be a part of it.
You said 1:10. That's like 2 minutes away from now.
I know, but we already did I know. Are you ready?
But you said 1:10 for where Fatter Future is.
I know, but we can stop it. We pop in Fatter Future, and then we'll be talking about it, and they can rewind it a bit. Let's stop it. Are you ready? Fatter Future coming now.
Timon and Lincoln, are U.S. road trips a fad or a future? Last year, a lot of travel vloggers had to bring their content domestically because of the international travel restrictions. This brought a whole new light to people being able to travel across the country or even do van life. And let's face it, when you add vlog music to all these different videos, it makes them seem a million times cooler. So do you think that domestic travel and these vlogs are going to continue to be all the craze? Or do you think that it's just going to die out?
Awesome.
Yep, we're back. We never left. We've been here the whole time.
We watched the episode, or the
Fatter Feature.
The Fatter Feature, yeah.
And you guys
watched
listened
the
to
clip.
it. You guys listened to it, and if you're watching the video, you just watched it.
Solid.
Shout out to Alyssa.
Alyssa asks, are domestic road trips a fad or the future?
Right.
Alyssa, they're the future.
Alyssa, they're a fad. Gas prices are about to go astronomical. We're not going to be able to leave our block, let alone our town, with the way that Joe Biden is running our oil into the ground.
You're supposed to do the opposite.
Oh, really?
You're
You said
supposed
the
to,
future.
You're supposed to take the oil out of the ground.
Oh, yeah. I'm not driving into the ground. Good luck. Why do you think
so
it's the future?
I went on a road trip this past weekend, actually.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We road tripped and saw some things and did some stuff, and it was fun. I put like...
You had a really, really, really good time?
Had a really, really, really good time.
Nice. Take my hand.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think there's a lot to see in the contiguous U.S. of A.
Contiguous.
Yeah, the continental, the states that are all next to each other.
The continental, yes, sir.
Yeah. I think road tripping, van life,
Yep.
RV life.
Yep.
I think it's the future. I think it's a good time.
I think it is a good time.
Yeah, you can go and do what you want and not have to be on a plane with people.
There's a lot to see.
There is a lot to see.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it is a little bit more of the future. I was joking about the gas prices.
Yeah. Comparatively, the amount of size the continental U.S. of A is pretty significant. Like measured up to like Europe or like America's a really big place.
Right. We don't have as many castles, right? But it is really cool. There's a lot of things you can't see. There's meth in Kentucky.
I think you should travel other places, but if you want to van life around the U.S. of A,
right,
that's probably not going to be a bad time either.
I don't think so either. I think, honestly, I think road trips might be becoming even more popular than they've ever been if they mandate vaccines for domestic travel. Mm-hmm. I can see a lot of people needing to go places instead of, flying via aircraft. They'll just drive. I could really see that. So, and with the fact of, excuse me, electric vehicles, there's that aspect too. So people can drive without actually having to pay gas prices, which is interesting. So, yeah, all really good things. Yeah, I think it is the future. I think we're going to see more of it. Maybe not so much that we saw in 2020. I think that was kind of unique. I think people have been vaccinated are going to go back out and travel. I've some of my travel blogs that I follow on Instagram. They're back in Rome and doing things. So you can get out of the country, but I think we're going to see a lot more intercontinental United States travel. So, yeah. Well, folks, we're getting to the end of our time. Can I tell you guys a couple things? No. One, I've gone ahead and grabbed a couple of great titles from the Timon and Lincoln Show, and I tweeted them on my own personal Twitter account. So go ahead and go like Ghost of Michael Jackson and blazin.mp3. I'm just letting you know I am real. I don't care about this Twitter thing. This Twitter world ain't my thing. I don't care.
Don't care.
I don't care.
Ain't care.
I could care less. So if you go and like my tweets, it shows me that you care, and I appreciate you. A couple things. Thanks for listening. Right, we love you. 2, Golf Lessons with John on Facebook. Shout out to him. 3,
he's our sponsor.
He's our sponsor.
Us to say things about him.
He's
that
a big
are
dude.
Nice, but also true.
He's crushing it. He is an absolute gem of a person. You should go follow him on Facebook. Support him. All of the awful things we say, he is 1,000 times better than us. So make sure to go follow him for that good content. And then follow us on social media. The Timon and Lincoln Show or Timon's Podcast at Twitter. Timon and Lincoln Show on Instagram. YouTube, The Timon and Lincoln Show. YouTube keeps on shadow banning me. I'm not getting past 1 view on a YouTube video. Vaccine. I think that's probably why. But it's okay. We're going to keep posting the YouTube videos. We're going to find some place that accepts us. That might be Vimeo. That might be Rumble. That might be something else.
It's going to be Pornhub.
Yeah, it might be Pornhub.
Yep.
So it is what it is. But we know you guys are spending a lot of time there anyways. So why not give you the content that you'll really enjoy? All right. We'll catch you again on another Timon and Lincoln Show. Peace.
lizard people.